everyone, so today I'm going to share with you how I made the boho style bedroom accessories that I just uploaded a set of videos a few days ago. So let us get started. So the first piece that we're going to do is a boho style rug. And to start, I use a dye to match felt fabric, and the measurement's about 14 or 12 inches per 12 inches. And also I got these jute bundles from the dollar store, so Dollarama, and I think I only used like not even half of it for a rug. For tools, we're going to be using a hot glue gun, tape measure, scissors, a pen, and I think I used around like 10 glue sticks. I just used different household items to trace out the circles and the design of the rug. So I used these two pot covers and this jar. So first I use a bigger one and trace out the circle, and the diameter is about 12 inches, and then I trace out the little circle. And I'll use the bottom of the jar to add the design. So yeah, and then the lid is a little bit smaller, so I'm gonna have like bigger circles intersected with the little circle as the design for our rug. So when I reach towards the end, I have a few circles left to draw, to trace, but then I just want to make sure that all the circles shapes are consistent or at least fit in this design. So don't worry if you have some circles that are a little bit smaller, because it won't show after you put on the jute yarn. So I just kind of like overlap the last circles a little bit, just so that all the circles are traced and fit in. So once we have the design traced out, we're gonna cut around the outer edge. And then I just fold the piece just to find the center point of the cut up fabric. And as you can see, the diameter of this rug is about 11.5 inches. Now with the yarn, I'm going to add a dab of hot glue at the center point, and I just formed a spiral circle around it and glued it on right onto the fabric. So I just want to let you know that you have to be very careful with this stuff, because sometimes if you don't watch out, you're going to get your fingers burned. So just keep going. The other way that I also do to make things easier, like I add glue and then I just twist the fabric itself. If this way is easier for you, then just do it this way as well. So once I reach towards the end, I have the inside circle, spiral circle done, and you will find out that there's a lot of glue hanging around the rug. And so now I'm working on the little circle, and again, just the same method. I add a dab of glue and then work my way out and form the jute yarn into a spiral circle. So I guess for this rug, you have to be very patient. It does take a while, but I guess it's like, it'll take you like half an hour to an hour. I don't remember how long it took me because I had a lot of pieces to work on. So I sort of like, I started this and then I put it aside to work on the other pieces. And once I was done with the other pieces, I came back and finished this one. You notice that the thickness of the yarn is not as consistent, so sometimes the shape, the circle shape is not perfect, but that's okay because jute, the texture is very forgiving. So once you get the final result, like a final piece done, no one's gonna notice it. So after having that many spiral circles, we're done, and I hope you like this rug. And the next piece that we're going to work on is a boho style planter. So I got this planter from Dollarama, which is a Canadian dollar store, and it cost me $3, but I guess you can also find it somewhere else, like from Dollar Tree or Michael's Art and Craft or Hobby Lobby. So the first thing I'm going to do, again, I'm using this jute yarn, and I'm adding a dab of hot glue to the inside of the pot at the top. And then I attach the yarn right there and I wait for it to dry. And then now slowly I am adding one layer of hot glue along the top edge of the pot. And for this first step, it's very crucial that you're doing it nice and straight because it's going to be the guiding lines for the preceding rows of the jute. So once you get the first line done, it's going to be really easy because all you have to do is just to add hot glue along the first line and using the first line as the leading point for the following ones. So as I'm approaching towards the end, I just add hot glue again and make sure that the last line is very smooth and consistent so that the plant can stand up well, and then just cut out the jute. And for the design, so you can leave it the way you want. I just want the plant to be a little bit cuter, so I added some pom-poms. And with you can always do or add the pom-poms into whatever shapes and design that you want, like a heart shape or something. Like I just placed them randomly into a straight line, added a couple of the pom-poms, and it turned out pretty cute and I like it. What do you think? So that's how it looks like. The next one is the Boho style nightstand. This is not a major DIY, it's gonna be super easy. So I found this candle stand that I have from home, like, I don't know, it's like an old one. I've never thought of using it. But then again, I use this for this nightstand. I found this foam piece. I don't know what it is, but then it fits perfectly with this box. And this box I got from the dollar store. So I use this in an insert, but then again, if you want to insert for a higher height off the nightstand, you can always use cardboard and cut out, but I thought this step is a lot easier and faster since I already have something with the right shape. See, if I don't use an insert, the nightstand's not going to be as high. So the first thing I'm going to do, add hot glue, and I glue that sponge or foam piece onto, and I use this the candle stand to trace out that circle insert, and I just cut it out and I had hot glue just so attached so everything is securely attached together. So now you already have the nightstand with a very cool circular shape. So I just peel off the stickers and leave the stickers there if you want because everything is going to be covered. Then again, I use a tape measure and just measure it across and fold it. Just find the center point so that I can, again, one more time, I can cover it in a spiral shape, circle shape, using that jute yarn again. I forgot to mention in these DIY, if you're able to find the thicker yarn out of the crochet yarn, but in this color, it turned out really nice. It's just, this is something that I found from home, something that I will always have so that I use it. But if you happen to find like a nice yarn, then just go ahead and use it. Or even like if you want a different color, yes, for sure, just go ahead and use it. Then again, I find it's easier rotating the nightstand around instead of using the yarn and kind of twisting it around to a spiral shape. So always remember to work from the center point. And once you're reaching towards the end, I'm going to hide the end and glue the last end to the inside of his box. And just like that, and we're done. Last but not least, this is not a DIY, but I thought I just want to share with you how this nightstand came about. So I bought these two drawer boxes from Dollar Tree, the Dollar Tree stores. And so the colors and the patterns is perfectly for this boho style. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stack them up together and make them into a nightstand. But in order for this design to be more unified, as you can see, there are two different patterns. All I have to do is to glue them together and reposition the drawers. And that's all we have to do. So I hope you like these DIYs. Are very easy to make, and stay tuned for the next video because I'm going to be uploading a lot of interesting DIYs, wall hangers for this boho style. And once again, thank you for spending your time with me. Please give this video a big thumbs up, and for the new people, please press the subscribe button, and I shall see you soon. Bye!